Bago nagtapos ang 2022, sinabi ko sa inyo guys na one of my favorite gaming phone is the Red Magic 7S Pro. That one is really something very powerful, okay ka na design, and yet hindi siya sobrang mahal for a gaming phone. Now, kakasimula pa lang ng 2023, naglabas na ng bagong phone ulit si Red Magic, and it's called the Red Magic 8 Pro. And nagbago ka ng design ng kanyang box. So, kita natin, it's a all new design. And makita natin dito sa phone na ito, there's a lot of changes, lalo sa kanyang processor and sa kanyang design. And I know that you're excited to see kung ano nga ba binago ni Red Magic 8 Pro. Pag-usapan natin after this quick intro. Hi guys, I'm Pastor Richmond ng Gadget Psychic and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're being joined by si Mora. And this one is the new mascot ni Red Magic. No? And it's a really cute anime na ginawa nila. And thank you pala kay Red Magic for sending me over si Mora just to accompany me during this full review. Right now, pakita ko muna sa inyo ang unboxing nito phone na ito. Okay guys, so here it is, the Red Magic 8 Pro. So, kita natin, no? You can see, it says here, win more games. Dito may 08 na number and win more games din. So, meaning pag hawak mo to, you'll really win more games with the Red Magic 8 Pro. And this is how it looks on the sides. And may logo ni Snapdragon na Elite Gaming. So, I have here is the matte color, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gig of storage. Buksan natin. Okay, so let's open the box. Ooh. Ganda ng gilid, no? Presentation-wise, ang ganda kay Red Magic. So, labas natin to. Kita natin yung box, no? It's really premium. Talagang gamer-centric ang ginawa ni Red Magic dito. SIM ejector tool, warranty card, walang user guide, and ang kanyang hard case. We have the phone itself, and this is the matte color. So, here are some QR codes. Premium design. And mas toned down to, no, na version as compared to sa transparent edition. Really nice. Ito yung mga camera modules niya. Probably the only thing that you'll be missing here is ang kanyang RGB fan dito sa likod. Andito kanyang air triggers, ang kanyang airflow, then kanyang power button. And here's the game mode switch. Kabilang side, we can see there's the other airflow, antenna bands, and of course, the volume rocker. On top, we have the audio jack, the noise cancelling mic, and of course, the loudspeaker. Underneath, another loudspeaker, and of course, the Type-C port, microphone in, and for SIM tray. The traditional red C2C cable, and ang kanyang standard 65 watts na fast charging brick. And so that's everything inside the box. So guys, nakita na natin ang full unboxing ni Red Magic 8 Pro. The unboxing experience is really nice and kita natin the phone is really different from the 7S Pro. And kita natin, no, it's really a squarish design. And I can say that it's really something na very memorable sa akin. No? Going back kay Xiaomi, si Xiaomi Mix, and that's the first ever phone na nag-attempt na magkaroon ng bezel-less na screen which supports also a squarish design just like this one. Kaya nga sabi ko siya, medyo nostalgic ka talaga itong design for me. Itong phone na ito is being powered by the all-new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Probably is one of the more powerful chip as of today. And alam natin, pag ginawa ni TSMC, the chip is definitely faster pagdating sa processing. And what do I mean by fast? Nakapagkuha siya ng 1.29 million points. Imagine, ganun kabilis tong phone na ito. Probably it's my first time to see a phone na nakakrack ng 1.3 million na points na score dito sa Antutu benchmark. And well, probably this is the first one. And what I have here is the 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gig of storage, and color niya is color matte. There's another one, transparent color. And this one, medyo mukhang mas professional looking. Hindi siya halata na gaming phone, no? And you can use this for everyday, for casual, and of course, for gaming outdoors. But once na pinailaw mo siya, mapapansin mo na it's really a gaming phone. Probably for me, kulang na lang pailawin din na itong logo ni Red Magic para talagang maganda. Now, itong phone na ito has a 6.8-inch na AMOLED display. It can display up to 1 billion colors, 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, and ang kanyang max brightness is at 1,300 nits. Ang kanyang screen-to-body ratio is around 90%, almost bezel-less. Ang ganda na feeling nitong phone na ito, no? And ang kanyang camera is being hidden inside the screen. And the front panel natin is being protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 aluminum frame sa gilid, and of course, glass finish sa likod. And at first, akala ko medyo matte finish siya, no? Parang gamosa feel. Pero hindi. Glass pala to na frosted type. Kaya medyo may pagkamadulas pa rin siya. And itong phone na ito is running inside Android 13 and ang kanyang UI tawag sa kanya is Red Magic OS 6. The experience dito sa phone na ito on everyday usage is nice. I can see, hindi naman siya nagkakalayo sa 7S Pro. Siguro, the more enhancement dito gives you a lot more better na yung entertainment package dito sa phone na ito. I can say that for me, everyday usage dito is really nice. Now, browsing on social media, smooth siya, no? Dahil sa kanya 120Hz of screen refresh rate. So, be it sa Facebook, sa TikTok, Instagram, and sa Twitter, well, ganito ka-smooth siya. Checking over dito sa TikTok, well, honestly, it's really smooth. Buttery smooth pa nga. And honestly, impressive ang kanyang score dito sa 3D Mark na benchmarking, no? So, lahat ng benchmark niya, max out siya. Wow. And tinry din naman natin siya i-test ang kanyang thermal throttling. Makita natin, no? All green. Ang ganda. So, hindi ito nagta-throttle. So, as expected naman. Probably the only thing na na-miss ko dito is when you turn on itong fan na ito. Pag transparent edition, no? Makita mo dito sa likod, meron siyang RGB fan na umiikot. But this one, well, hindi mo siya makita. But andyan pa rin yung fan sa loob. Sabi ni Red Magic, this one has the ICE 11 na multi-dimensional na cooling system. It has a 20,000 RPM na high-speed turbo fan with cooling air duct. And there are 59 na fan blades dito sa loob ng phone na ito. So imagine that cooling system dito. I'm sure pretty cool to phone mo while you're playing all of your favorite titles. So itong phone ko has a 12 gigs of RAM na LPDDR5X and ang kanyang storage is UFS 4.0 na 256 gig of storage. So imagine yung speed niya talaga dito sa phone na ito. So watching all my favorite videos dito, I can say this is probably one of the more enjoyable na phones for watching movies, binge-watch a horror novela, and watching my favorite animes dito, or just even watching a basketball game dito is probably one of my happiest moments, just simply watching a video dito sa smartphone na ito. Kasi yung screen is buong buo and walang punch hole and square na square ka ng design. I can say na parang meron lang ako OLED na TV dito sa loob ng aking pocket na bit-bit ko anywhere I go. And the video resolution dito is nice, punchy ang colors, the black is blacker, and well, the sound is also nice dahil sa stereo speaker dito sa phone na ito. Hindi mo na kailangan ng headphones dito but if you want to, you can always use your wired na headphones just to enjoy yung sounds better. But the loudspeaker dito is good enough for me personally. Now, itong phone na ito has 6,000 mAh of battery, supporting up to 65 watts of fast charging. Now, I did try to charge the phone na ito from 10 to 100. Natapos ako within just mga around 48 to 49 minutes. Quite fast na rin siya. Now, itong phone na ito, on a daily average usage, I can say kayang-kaya na magtagal ng one whole day. Walang problema dito sa phone na ito. But if you're gaming heavily dito sa phone na ito, maybe half day kailangan mo na mag-charge. Lalo if you're playing heavy graphics intense game, well, kailangan mo talaga mag-charge. Anytime, dala mo yung charging brick. And tinry naman natin siya i-rate dito sa PC Mark na battery stress test. Nakakuha siya ng roughly near 15.5 hours na screen on time, which is very impressive para sa isang gaming phone like this one. Now, pag-usapan natin quickly ang kanyang camera. It has a 50MP na main camera sensor with a 8MP na ultra-wide lens and 2MP na macro lens. This one can shoot up to 8K and 30fps. Then, sa front-facing camera, it is a 16MP na front-facing camera na under display and it can shoot up to 1080p and 60fps. Now, itong camera ni Red Magic 8 Pro, I can say it's impressive. Haven't really seen any gaming phone na meron ganun kaganda na rear camera. Now, outdoor shot are nice and sharp and well, wala akong masabi, no? Ang ganda, ang tingkad na makakuha niya and very fast ang focusing nitong camera niya for a gaming phone. And it can even perform really well sa indoor low light itong camera niya. I was really impressed. So taking some outdoor shots na using its zoom lens, ito ang kanyang itsura, no? Wide angle, 1x, 2x, and 3x. Pagdating sa night photography dito sa phone na ito, mas lalo ko na-impress, no? Dahil nakakuha ko na ilan mga night shots dito, which is very impressive. Ang ganda ng kanyang resolution. And yung focusing niya sa night mode, hindi ganun katagalan. So, mga roughly 2 seconds nakapag-snap na siya. Unlike other phones, it takes around mga 4-5 seconds bago siya makasnap ng isang night shot. This one, maning-mani. Now, while I'm impressed sa kanya rear camera, pagdating naman sa front-facing camera, it's not really that much improvement. Medyo hazy pa rin siya dahil sa kanyang under-display na technology, no, which I think should improve through the years as they come along with really nice cameras, under-display. I think this one should improve pa further. Kasi medyo hindi masyado maganda pa rin mga photos up front dahil hazy pa rin siya, smoky, or whatever you call it. Medyo hindi ko masyado trip. And right now guys, tingnan muna natin some quick video clips I got using the front-facing camera and the rear-facing camera.
So guys, this is the camera of the Red Magic 8 Pro. This is the front-facing camera. I'm using it right now, simple for vlogging, and I really love the display of this phone. It has the under-display camera, though the resolution isn't the best that I've seen, and I think there's still room for improvement for this camera up front. What do you think? The resolution for me is a little bit blurry, but for me, sometimes it's still acceptable. And the audio is using the default mic. Ito naman resolution makukuha mo sa Red Magic 8 Pro if you're using it for indoor vlogging.
Now, I guess ito siguro pinaka-favorite natin, no, is to try some games dito sa gaming phone, which is the Red Magic 8 Pro. I'm really excited, no, and I've been playing with this phone for roughly 2 weeks na rin before ko ginawa itong full review nito. Talagang nilaro ko siya and in-enjoy ko every single moment together with this one. And first thing na notice ko dito, no, is quite cool. Even na naglalaro ng mga 3 to 4 hours dito sa phone na ito, hindi siya sobrang umiinit sa likod, which is quite impressive. Around nasa 40 to 41 degrees Celsius on Genshin Impact na max out settings. Nakapaglaro ng quite some titles dito sa phone na ito. Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, Mobile Legend, Tower Fantasy, PUBG Mobile, and even Asphalt 9. Now, all of these games, sinagad ko kanyang graphics. And here are some of the sample gameplay na nakuha ko while I'm playing. So this is the console where you can calibrate everything for your gaming needs. So here you can assign your shoulder triggers like this. So I just want to assign the left, right on here, then the left on here. Okay, it depends on what you need. So you can change your mode, either go for Eco, Balance, or Rise. Of course, when you're going for gaming, go for Rise. You can also put in some Corsair here, remapping here, everything you can calibrate here on the left side. On the right side, you can change your refresh rate, you can change your active mode information, of course, turn on or turn off your fan, you can screen record here, and there's a lot of things you can do here. So you can see that Genshin Impact, we have consistent around 31 to 32 FPS. Running on all high settings. Oh, so sorry. So on Call of Duty Mobile, I can say that it has been consistent for around 60 FPS throughout the game. So playing Asphalt 9, I can say that it's right now running at around 30 FPS. Playing Mobile Legend right now, I can say it's running at around 61 to 62 FPS on average. So playing PUBG, what I can say it's right now very consistent at uh, 40 to 41 frames per second. Overall, I can say this phone is really nice, especially when you're looking for a gaming phone out there. Medyo nakakapanibago lang, no? That's kind of super squarish design. But overall, I can say panalong-panalo to phone nito. Dahil iyong-iyo ang buong screen, walang punch hole, and ang grip nito is quite nice naman. Probably medyo madulas lang siya konti. You can always buy a case na would go hand in hand together with this one. Pag case yung pinag-uusapan natin, there's only one case that I trust. Shandy Beetle case. And I was able to get one of these para sa aking Red Magic 8 Pro. And kita natin na this design is really nice. Kita pa rin natin ang ganda ng likod niya. Plus yung protection dito sa mga bumper sides niya, no? Which gives you extra protection. Lalo na kung nalaglag yung phone from accidents. Of course, hindi naman natin maiwasan mga aksidente, no? So try ko lang ikabit para makita natin yung ganda niya, no? And what's nice dito is nabawasan yung dulas nito phone nito, no? So it gives you more grip while gaming. And which is quite nice. And the case is quite thin naman siya. So, not really too much bulk na madadagdag dito sa phone nyo. And it's really worth a try. If you want to buy this case, I'll be linking on the description box below. And the Shandy Beetle case also comes in all other phones na probably meron nyo. Meron silang case. Just ready for you. So guys, ano masasabi ko rito sa Red Magic 8 Pro? All I can say na napawaw nila ako. Again, dito sa phone na ito for the first half, I guess, ng 2023. Unless maglabasan ng mga gaming phones, malalaman natin kung ano mga there's other better option. But for itong Q1 and Q2, I guess si Red Magic 8 Pro is one of the better choice na for gaming na hindi siya sobrang nakakabutas ng iyong wallet. Plus, you get all of the high specs na gusto mo on a gaming phone. Now, honestly, wala pang official price itong Red Magic 8 Pro dito sa Philippines, but probably pretty soon it will be coming dito. I'll be linking on the description box below kung saan pwede mabili itong phone na ito officially here in the Philippines. And you can get all of your Red Magic phone needs, mga accessories here sa Shandy Philippines. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, hit nyo na rin bell icon para hindi nyo miss mga future uploads na nangyayari dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?